Hello and welcome back to My Summer Car. In the last episode we managed to put together a majority of the engine and get it on the hoist. Today we are going to assemble the transmission of, well, what little parts there are to assemble on it. Also the oil pan and stick those on the engine. And then move on to the clutch lines and the brake lines on here, getting all of those put in. And yeah, then we should be ready to put the engine in the car, which would be handy. So first of all, we're going to get the oil pan, which goes, I believe, this way around. Boom, there we are. I have my 7mm handy in the toolbox. As I believe this is a 7 also. Yes, it is. Everything is a 7 on this engine. Wow, a majority of things are a 7 on this engine. Still got to be careful, as I can undo things that are inside the engine, and that wouldn't be very good. Don't want to undo one of the piston bearings at the bottom of the pistons. That wouldn't be good to have a piston fly out of the engine as soon as I crank it up. That wouldn't be good at all. Alright, that's the oil pan on. Oh, I need to... This is a very important step. Let's get out a 13. There we are. Go under here and do up the oil pan bolt. I really don't want to lose all of my oil as soon as I pour it in. Even though I have plenty, but you know, waste not, want that. Okay, gearbox. Let's mount the gearbox. It's one of the ones that runs underneath the engine, which is a bit weird, but oh well, space saving. There we are. And yep, 7 again. Have one there. And there, we have a couple around the bell housing here. And then there's one on the back side of the engine. I guess for extra reinforcement. Yeah, right there. Which is a... I'm gonna guess a 12. I was wrong. I guessed wrong. 13? Looks about the same size as the oil pan bolt. No. 14. It's a big one, so I definitely need to select a big one. It can't be a 15, can it? Can it? Could it? Nah. What the hell? What have I tried? 11. 11 next. Start working our way back down the sizes. Ooh, we're going inside the engine. Alright, it's not an 11. 10? Yay, it's a 10. There we go. Perfect. Alright, that's that done. We need to put the drive gear in. There, and that's going to be a 7. More than likely. Although now I've said that, it won't be. No, it isn't. It's probably an 8 or a 9. It's not an 8. 9? It's not a 9. Should we try 10? It's not larger than a 10, so it would help if I picked up the 10. Okay, time to go smaller. Is it a 6? Yes, it's a 6. Alright. These are tricky sometimes, trying to guess what sizes they are. And then there's one more. Oh, I've bent down way too far. There's one right there. And this little nut here. Perfect. Okay. And do I have the drive shafts in? I do. Good. That's good. Next, let's put the alternator on. That goes on here, round about somewhere. Come on, why wouldn't you mount on? I know you go here. Oh, there was the tick. Yay, we found the tick. Alright, let's get the 7 back out. There's one there, and that one there, which is not a 7. It's not an 8. Let's just do this. It'd be easier. Get my tools back out. 9. 9 is not a 9. Aha! Is a 10. There. We got that on. Alright. Now for the fan belt. The wonderful, wonderful fan belt that we died twice trying to get. Where are you? There you are. Fan belt. And let's put you on. I believe you just go on there and we get rid of the packaging as we put it on. Or at least I thought so. Oh, no, don't throw it away. I don't want to throw it away. Come on, fan belt. Work with me here. Oh, I think I glitched into the shells. Come on. Fan belt, please go on. Okay, let's try moving the alternator out a bit more first. Oh, that's apparently as far as it can go. Okay, let's try you again. No, alright, let's try moving the alternator back in as far as it goes. Oh, there's the tick. Yeah, there's the tick. Alright, so the trick is you have to loosen the alternator all the way first. Okay, and tighten the alternator back up, and we need the screwdriver. Screwdriver, please. There we go. And tighten that screw up there. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to happen. You move back out there. There we go. Yeah, perfect. Now that's done and that's tight. And spark plugs. We need to put the spark plugs in. And there's actually a spark plug tool now, which is very nice. As before you just put them in by hand. Where's number 1? That one's number 1. It's kind of annoying that that's right behind the distributor cap. That will make for not very easy maintenance, I should imagine. Oh. Spark plug, where did you go? There you are, you're resting on top of the transmission. Phew. I thought I accidentally placed you inside of the engine. That wouldn't have been good at all. Let's go ahead and put the rest of these in before I lose them. Or put them somewhere they shouldn't be. And number 4. And yes, I wish we could use the spray paint to paint the engine up, because it would be cool to paint the block something and the valve cover a different color other than, you know, rusty teal. Alright, I believe that's it, other than the carburetor and some of the other little bits. Let's go ahead and put the carb on and get the 7. There you are. It's not a 7, is it? I think it was either an 8 or a 9. Let's try an 8. Yeah, it's an 8. So this should use up all of the remaining empty places. Yes, words. I can words today. I got too distracted by by putting the carburetor on. Okay, there we go. Somewhere, there it is. Good. Is that all of them? Ooh, look, we can look inside the engine. Ooh, how lovely. And yes, that's everything bolted up. We have to adjust the carburetor later once the engine is in the car. That can be proven a nightmare, especially since I don't have an air-fuel ratio gauge. Fuel pump. Let's go ahead and stick that on. Fuel pump, you go right there. And you require a 7. Just like most of everything else. There we are. Perfect. That's that. That gets connected in there. That does itself up automatically, so I haven't got to worry about that. And that's the engine and transmission done. I won't put the air filter on yet, as I have to tune the carburetor to get the car to run right first. Then the air filter will go on, because the air filter kind of hides the little screw which is located somewhere on this side. Ooh, I can play with the throttle. Okay, what's next for today? Let's put... Oh, we need to put the starter motor on. Can't forget that one. That would be a bad thing to forget. Where do you belong? There you go. There's your little slot. Yeah, it just spins around 180 degrees. And there's one. And there should be another one somewhere. There you go. 2. Sweet! Now it is officially done, other than the air filter. Okay. Let's go ahead and start working on the car. Let's put the brake master cylinder in. Let's try and hold it the right way up. There we go. Oh, perfect. We'll just phase it through the side of the car. Or we could just, you know, put it in through the engine bay. That would also work too. Okay, so brake is in the middle. There's that one. I don't know what size it is. Let's hop in here. Ooh, okay, we fell through, but that's okay. We might be able to reach. Of course, it's not the right size though. Would be nice if we were over solid ground for this a little bit. We could just jump in over the top like normal. Could we push it out slightly or push it forward? Yeah, let's push it forward slightly. Let's get my pushing arms out. Which is one of these ones. There we go. That sounded good. That's it. Push forward. Please push forward. The handbrake isn't on, is it? No, I don't even have the handbrake installed. Come on, go forward. Go forward, Satsuma! Oh no, don't rotate. No, no, no. That would be bad. Okay, alright, so we're not going to push it anywhere. Unless we want to push it with the van. But then I might accidentally run it through the wall. No, in my luck. Okay, so we might just have to set the torque somewhere easily accessible, like here. And let's try to get it again. Aha! Luckily I picked the right size this time. There's one. Let's see if we can sneakily get the other side. Ooh, there we go. Let's just lay on this on the subframe here. Okay, that's the brake master in, and there's the clutch. There it is. Clutch master. And that goes in here, right there. Oh, over we go. Oh no, I can't quite aim at this one correctly. There's one. And number 2 at the bottom here. Yay, that's that in. And let's do them up on the pedals. You have to tighten them up on the pedals too. Of course they're a different size. Let's try a 9. Got a good feeling about 9. Haha! Yay! So eventually we'll have working brakes and a working clutch. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay, let's put in clutch line, brake line. There we are, this one would be good. And that goes in. I'm holding it the wrong way round. I think I'm still holding it the wrong way round. Oh well, it'll line itself up when we put it in. There we go, that's the way it's meant to go. Alright, and could be a 7. Not a 6, a 7. Ooh, there we are. Let's see if we can rest ourselves on the subframe again. Yeah, there we are. Okay. Let's tighten that to there. This one to here. And where else can we tighten? Oh yes, tighten it to underneath the car. Tighten the lines to the chassis. And then all of the ones on the brake booster. Perfect. That's that one. Oh, is there one I missed? No, I just think I accidentally scrolled backwards on that one. Okay. So we got those two there done. That one there done. There's the ones on the wheels, which we can get to maybe somewhere. Probably from underneath the car. Whee! There we go. Alright. Where are you? Oh, should have been up there. Bollocks. Why did I come under here then for it? Unless it gets bolted on the back of the caliper. Ooh, saw something like that. Yeah, there it is. It gets bolted onto the caliper. Boom. There we are. Lovely. Okay, and that's that one done. And that will be it for this episode. Thank you for joining me. When we come back, I will continue probably with the clutch lining and all of the rest of the little pieces that need to go in the engine bay and underneath. And then it should be getting ready to put the engine in. Although I may do the interior first and then put the engine in, because it would be nice to actually be able to sit down in the car. But thank you for joining me, and I will see you later. Thank you and goodbye.